Hello guys, this is the Loudmouth 37. What you see before you is my, I think, unless I haven't found anything, my entire Michael Jackson music collection. I thought I'd do this because, as the DVD collection video is my most popular channel with over 2,000 views, thank you by the way, I don't know how, but thank you all the same. I thought I'd do this, but since there's a lot here, this might stretch over into two parts. So let's begin. We'll start with the CD-based ones. So there we have Bad. We're going in alphabetical order, by the way. I understand my system, it doesn't matter. This is the special edition, released in 2001. So you've got all the standard tracks, including Leave Me Alone. And then you've got the bonuses, Streetwalker, the Spanish version of I Just Can't Stop Loving You, and Fly Away. This package is great in general. I mean, I love Streetwalker and Fly Away, and all the songs on here are just... They all should have been #1s, damn it, even though about 5 of them were. Great album, one of the best ever. Pick it up. Next. Blood on the Dance Floor, History in the Mix. This came out in 1997, and the single, based on the album, Blood on the Dance Floor, actually hit #1 here in the UK. You have also Morphine, which is a fantastic song, Superfly Sister, Ghosts, which is great, and Is It Scary? Then you have 8 remixes of songs from history, my personal favourites being the This Time Around remix and the Too Bad remix. But this has its own merits. I mean, like I said, the new songs are great, the new 5, so definitely check that out. What's next? Dangerous. Again, this is the special edition from 2001. It's weird, on this version there's nothing, what's that say? Featuring new booklet with new photos. Oh, okay. That seems to be the only new thing about the package. My favourite songs are like Jam and All Black or White, Who Is It? Actually, I like all these songs as well. These all should have been singles. I think Bad and Dangerous to me are just the perfect albums almost. I mean, all the songs are great. They're really good in their own way. And this is just a fantastic album. From 1991, you should definitely pick this up. Quintessential MJ. MJ at his finest. Shame there's no extra bonus tracks, although I have heard there were early editions of the special edition of this CD came with some extra tracks. But I haven't got it to confirm that. Michael Jackson History. From 1995. 2 discs, because disc 1 is his greatest hits. So you've got things like Billie Jean, Man in the Mirror, Thriller, Heal the World, etc. And disc 2 is 15 new songs. So you got Scream, They Don't Care About Us, Earth Song, Stranger in Moscow, DS. And this isn't as perfect in my opinion as Bad and Dangerous, but for 30 songs, you're getting a lot for your money here. And I don't have the... I know because this isn't the early edition, because the early edition on They Don't Care About Us, this censors the lyrics, you know, what is it now? Jew me, sue me, and kick me, kite me. Yeah, they're censored, but in the early versions they weren't. So I bet that's a rare collector's piece. Michael Jackson Immortal. This is based off the Cirque du Soleil show that opened in 2011. And I've been looking for this CD for ages because I lost it in my house somewhere. It's basically songs you've already heard before that you know and love. You've got them all there, like all the famous ones. But they're basically remixed in a way that they're heard in the show. And I've seen the Cirque du Soleil show, and it's fantastic, and you should go and see it. But this is a great album to accompany it with, really. And the pictures, like the standard edition, basically this orange, get the deluxe edition. It's dead cheap now, and you can get all the tracks rather than just a bunch of them. So yeah, get that. Michael Jackson Invincible. This was his final studio album when he was alive, released in 2001. And it's got the tracks we've all probably heard, so like You Rock My World's on there, Cries on there, Butterflies, Threatens on there, that's like gotten big years before he died, things like that. This is a good album too, not as many hits. I mean, I'm all for ballads, but things like Break of Dawn, Heaven Can Wait, they're good, but they're just not for me. This is more of a soul MJ type of album, which you may like or you may not, but it's good album all the same. I should basically just be a spokesperson for Sony. I'm promoting the material. Michael. This was released in 2010, year after he died, and ones that say, the much anticipated album of newly completed recordings, Michael, includes Hold My Hand, which is a duet with Akon. Now, yes, this does contain Hold My Hand. It has 10 tracks total, and notable ones I'd say are Hollywood Tonight, Monster featuring 50 Cent, Breaking News, and I Can't Make It Another Day with Lenny Kravitz. Most of the songs on here are good, and considering they were half finished, if you like, or in some cases completed, like Hold My Hand, they are really good songs. This album was panned a lot, but I'm not sure why, because it's actually rather good. Michael Jackson, the Mtown Years. Yeah, I bet you were wondering when I was going to come to this. This is a 3-disc set, 2 discs dedicated to Jackson 5 songs, and then 1 for his solo hits. So you've got the big one, like ABC, Never Can Say Goodbye, I'll Be There, and then on disc 2 you've got I Want You Back, Dancing Machine, Who's Loving You's on there somewhere, and I really like Who's Loving You. That's one of my favourite Jackson 5 songs. And then you've got some of Michael's biggest solo hits, so where are we? Well, you've got to Be There, Ben, Ain't No Sunshine, things like that. And this was quite cheap. It's 3 discs as well, so you are again getting good value for your money there. And it's a good way to get all the like essential Jackson 5 Michael Jackson songs. I don't own all the Jackson 5 songs, I'll admit, but it's a good starting point. So pick that one up. Michael Jackson #1. This came out in 2003, and even though I got this as a Christmas present, well, I didn't really need it, because there's so many compilations you'll find of MJ tracks. This was like probably the biggest one. It's the best-selling compilation. Interestingly, though, out of the 18 tracks, not all of these actually hit #1 in like the US or the UK. I heard it changed, like depending on which country, but that was the King of Pop album. That was voted by people. Just an example. So, Human Nature, that wasn't #1. That was #7 in the US. What else isn't on here, actually? Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror is not on here, and that was #1. That was missing on Visionary, too. That's odd. What else? I don't know why Break of Dawn's on there, because that never became a single. Maybe it was his personal choice, who knows. Nice set, though, if you're starting out. Off the Wall, special edition. This is the 2001 CD reissue. Same 10 tracks on the album. Great tracks. Don't Stop, obviously. Rock With You, Working Day and Night. This is actually, I'd say, a near-perfect album in my opinion. Extras. You have demos of Don't Stop and Working Day and Night and some little commentary tracks. They're quite good. But yeah, pick this album up, because that's getting cheap as well. Michael Jackson, This Is It. This is the album with songs that appear in the movie. Nothing too special apart from the fact it has the song This Is It and an orchestra version. And on disc 2, I don't know why this camera isn't decided to focus, there's 4 demos, which are interesting. Yeah, sure. And the Planet Earth poem, of course. But the booklet's the main thing, because you've got all these cool like shots from the rehearsals, which you see in the film anyway, and I recommend the film as I did in my other video. I got this mainly because it was 2009, you're starting out with the whole fandom, so it was a nice thing to get, but if you've got, a lot of compilations, then you don't realistically need this, unless you're a collector. Thriller, on CD. This is I think it was 1986, this one. No bonuses, the same 9 tracks. The reason I know is because that type of format was used on early CDs, because they were... And there, look at the disc. They don't do them like that anymore. And also, Billie Jean is spelt with a Y. Yeah, go figure. Nice typo there, guys. What's that saying? That's his 1982, the year of the album. I swear this was 86. But yeah, it's the same album. Great album. It's Thriller, of course. What do you need to say, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature. Every song's pretty much great, even the 2 that weren't singles. And then you have the special edition from 2001. I got mine in a slipcase. All of those special editions, by the way, came in a slipcase, but I found this one in it. Biggest selling album of all time. Yeah, we've heard this all before. And of course, 8 Grammy Awards. Thing itself, same as the others. Standard cover. And break it open. There's your disc. Now, see, that's more modern CD with writing and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the CDs. Tune to the next video and we'll do vinyls and all sorts. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.